Going to be running through Destiny 2 on my alternate account that is aptly named Loading Mayhem. Worst part about Destiny 2 is how long it takes to load. Yep. Anyways, I figured I might as well run through this all before Destiny 2 Forsaken comes out. Start going into it before I do anything. Sorry guys, give me just 1 second. Just some settings. Alright, so you can see we're in the first mission, very first mission, haven't touched anything on that golden gun class. I think that's all I want to have. Yeah.
This doesn't make sense. The Cabal conquer systems by blowing up planets. Whatever they want, it must be here, in the last city.
This is Commander Zavala. Civilians, report to evac points. Guardians, rendezvous in the plaza. Our city will not fall.
Alright, you can't opt out of the tutorial messages.
Cayde.
Hey, you two.
Where's Cayde?
Give me a sec.
May you rest in peace.
Zavala's doing the hero
Unless you're
thing in the
watching this
plaza.
after
Me?
Forsaken
I've got a
comes
date
out,
with
then may you
whoever's behind
forever
this.
rest
It'll
in
be a
peace.
short date.
Over here, Hunter. My armory is open to you. Follow the path from there. It will lead you through the hangar to the plaza. I'll take care of these people.
Board
If the Cabal
snacks.
want war, give them war.
Well, we're gonna give them something. How about that? So they give us a little bit for this first mission. Decent guns. Gonna go ahead and make a party. So I'm just gonna be blank for just a second, guys. Go ahead and make a party so it stops popping up. There we go. And now I don't have to deal with anybody.
size of that thing? It must be their command ship.
Oh no, what are we gonna do? Only sidearms are good in late game as they are early game. I'm playing through this for the first time, and it's absolutely amazing. In the beta, when it first came out, we had no clue what was going to go on with this game. Unfortunately, it's not going, hasn't been going quite the way we've wanted it to. Just a little bit of showing us stuff from Destiny 1, showing us our last memories of it, future war cult banners, dead orbit stuff down here. It's interesting how they kept the same pretty much framework.
Ghost keeps tagging these Cabal as Red Legion. Cora, what do you got?
They're elite, ruthless, and rumor is they have never known defeat.
Until today. Today they face Guardians.
But Zavala, they're attacking the Traveler.
The Traveler waits. We protect our people at any cost.
No, but when this first came out, it was awe-inspiring. We thought we were in for the best thing Destiny had ever had. But, unfortunately, it's been pretty dry. There's the famed purple ball from D1 that everybody had fun with. And that's also something that we were introduced with. Those their damn drop pods. It's funny how we'll see in just a second. Val's gonna say they're firing missiles, get back to my shield. But funnily enough, the only place that's getting attacked by the missiles is his shield.
These Red Legion are well trained, but we are better. We will hold this line until the last civilian is safely away.
Another thing that kind of upset us is that Zavala was just standing there. Oh, there you go, see? Incoming, get back to my shield. But the only place that gets attacked is his shield.
Don't let them pass the gate. The evac shuttles are back there.
It's some funny little stuff for you. I've already used it once, but it's telling me again. Hey, you can use your secret. I do primarily my main class is a Warlock. That's what I'm going to run through on my Titan and Hunter first. Run through the story and everything, because your third character gets the highest gear out of everything when you're running through stuff. As you can transfer all of your gear over and be a little cheeky.
Missiles, stay inside my shield.
Nope, and see, Zavala just died.
More Red Legion! Show them what Guardians are made of!
Well, that was funny. That's the first time I've seen Zavala get killed.
Zavala, the last of the shuttles is away. But the Speaker, he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the speaker.
We're on it, Commander.
And go little. Pretty much left to imply that he in fact killed all the Red Legion.
Ikora! The speaker is gone. The Red Legion. You will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me!
There you go. Ikora launched 2 Nova Bombs within 20 seconds of each other, which, if you play Destiny, you know, it's not possible. But, you know, whatever. She's supposed to be the most badass warlock ever. So I'll accept it. Doo-doo-doo. If you haven't played Destiny, or Destiny 2, I do suggest it. I know I have been bagging on the game throughout it, but it is still a very fun game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. They could have done more with the game, but at the same time, I understand why they didn't. And there's a little cheekiness. They give you a power ammo brick before you can even get power ammo, because you don't have a power weapon.
Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never showed up about?
Get them on that command ship, now!
Hold on back there! Come on, big guy. Do something. Guardian, time to kick him where it hurts. Let us know when the shields are down and we'll hit that ship with everything we got.
Hologram could help. Let me take a look.
There you go. Look at the old tower.
Okay, the shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
Back to what I was saying about how they could have done more with this game, but I still love it. Prime example is in the beta, a part later on actually had giant fan blades.
Little low on ammo. Gold flaming fist. Trapped burning out. Anyone heard from Ikora?
Not since you went for the speaker. Form up! On me!
And kind of very much showed how this game was going to go more towards the casual players and not with the grind that Destiny 1 had, which thankfully they're bringing back with the upcoming DLC. they removed it because people found it too hard. Where in the past, if people found something hard, Bungie said, get over it, you can do it. And up until the most recent DLC, Rasputin, they changed how light leveling worked, and they made it really easy for people, which those of us who played this game all the time thought kind of sucked. Because where in Destiny 1 it took you like a couple weeks, heck if not even like a month after the game was released or the DLC was released to hit max light level, people did it within pretty much the first day of the raid. No, that's not to say the raid wasn't challenging. They did make it challenging if you were low light, which a lot of people were when it came out. Or I guess power level is what they call it in this one. I still call it light level, so does most everybody else. Can I change up my subclass at all? Yeah, I can. Triple jump. Triple my grenades. That's one grenades. This is all stuff that we don't get until later. Sorry about that. Yeah. I have some issues with my respiratory system at the moment.
The shield generator should be straight ahead.
There it goes. The level design was very good. And they definitely improved from what they had in Destiny 1 as they were being, I don't think held back is the right word, but they had to limit everything they were doing because of the previous generation of consoles in PS3 and Xbox 360. But same time, here you go. There used to be 4 of those, and they were going in opposite directions, so you had to watch out and make sure you're doing stuff right. Well, they removed that because people thought it was too hard.
Yes, just like that.
But if you were good enough, you could seriously run along the outside with those spinning, and you didn't have to worry about it really. But at the same time, Bungie wanted to make this more casual player friendly, which I understand. They want more people to be attracted to the game, but at the same time they sacrificed how appealing it was to those of us who play this game ritually.
How do we come back from this?
You don't. Welcome to a world without light.
Guardian, something's wrong.
Do not look at me, creature.
undisciplined, cowering behind walls. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you. Your kind never deserved the power you were given. I am Gorm, and your light is mine.
And that's the first mission. So to recap what exactly just happened, we had the Traveler, which is the source of our light, blocked off from us. And we had our light ripped away, so we don't have any special powers or anything. Our ghost is missing. So we don't have any regenerative powers right now. Don't have any weapons or anything, and that, I guess, dream sequence would be the right word. We saw the 3 new supers that came out with this game: Arcstrider for the Hunters, Dawnblade for the Warlocks, and Sentinel for the Titans. And a big tank.
This can't be happening. Guardian. You're alive. I thought I lost you. I can heal you, but I can't resurrect you. Not since. Guardian, The light is gone. They've taken
They introduced mantling into this game, which
Traveler.
saves a lot of lives.
The Red Legion is killing powerless guardians. We have to get out of here. I'm picking up an emergency broadcast. Rendezvous coordinates. They're evacuating the planet. We're on our own.
Pretty bird.
These Guardians, they had no chance without their powers. That could be us.
Warlock.
If you die,
Titan. Oh, Monarchy.
can't resurrect you.
Hunter. And this is where they introduced a submachine gun as well. This is probably one of my favorite missions in this game, just because the whole aspect of it, trying to get our light back and everything, but the music and then the sound effects, the sound design in this level were really cool when I first played it. Just hearing how all the game sounds are muffled and then the music is just overlaid with it, with a very somber tone, which is not normally Destiny.
It's that Falcon again. Is it following us? Or are we following it?
Oh, why not both? I do plan to start streaming more often. If I'm not streaming on here, I will be streaming on Twitch. Same username, @LoadingMayhem. If you want to type it in, it's twitch.tv/LoadingMayhem, capital L, capital M, all one word. That's my Twitch, because I already have another account linked to it, so oh well. But yeah. Don't know how often I'll be streaming because I am working 2 jobs right now, on top of trying to get this started. And then come fall, I will also be working a full-time job and going to school, so I'm not sure how much time I'll have. But I do plan on doing as much as I can with it. But can't necessarily make this a career because of how saturated the market of it is. But I can try my best to make it a little side hobby or a job that I can do on the side, depending on how you guys like me. I do apologize, I'm not as energetic today. I am pretty sick. Like I said, I have my respiratory stuff going on, but oh well, I will continue and endure for your entertainment. Whoop. And then you're like, oh, we'll go over. Nope, you first, you go down.
Oh, look. Somebody left a perfectly good guardian lying around. Things must be worse than I thought. And that's our cue. Time to go, people!
But wait. Where are you all going?
As far away from here as possible.
That Falcon, it belongs to you?
The name's Hawthorne, and this is Lewis. Best pilot we got. What about you? Fit to fly? Probably gonna need one of these, too. Time to make yourself useful, Guardian. All right, people, spin 'em up! Got a long way to go!
I watch memes.
Dominus, the city is secure. Those who fled are being hunted, and those foolish enough to remain have been executed. Victory, as with all things, is yours to claim.
This victory is as much yours as mine, old friend.
All that remains is the completion of the cage around this great machine.
Those are space turtles,
Then we may
also
begin
called the Cabal.
extraction of its power and put it to its rightful use.
They call it the Traveler.
I would contend that other civilizations may be more precise in their naming. Its functions can be controlled and exploited, as we have so clearly proven.
Yet they believe it to be a god.
Dominus. Gaul. We have spent our lives, you and I, working to reshape our society, reforge our people, rebuild an empire nearly destroyed by Callus's greed and corruption. There is nothing in this universe greater than you. The Red Legion will have that machine's power. You will be called Emperor. What more would the Dominus have?
I would have words with my guest. So, you're the one who speaks for the Traveler.
Keep those words in mind later. Callus's greed, corruption,
Coming up on the
speaks for the
European
Traveler.
Death Zone.
That is
Gotta be our
all
new home
very
for a
important stuff later on.
Look, do you recognize it? That's where we're supposed to go.
That thing? They call it the Shard of the Traveler. I call it not a place you want to go poking around.
There we go. Now we're getting some stuff. You Wonder Wing. Piece of crap. But it's all we got right now. They started off with some stuff. It's a vehicle. We don't get those until a long time. Had to complete the story, all of the story, before we even get a Sparrow. Which is one thing that everybody found frustrating.
Do you want... Oh. I'm glad to see you safe. I am Tyra. Tyra Karn. I'm sorry. Have we met before? Losing my connection to the light has been disorienting. Now, I understand you seek the Shard of the Traveler. I too have dreamt of it. Its jagged, broken edge. A wound that never heals. But I do not trust its pull. Like us, the Shard no longer knows the light. Not since the Traveler cast it off during the collapse. For centuries it has twisted and corrupted everything around it. Where it lies is now a place of death. If you are determined to go, remember, we Guardians are no longer immortal.
That's a little introduction to Tyra Khan. Tyra, she was with us at the end of Destiny 1 with the Rise of Iron expansion. Keep my helmet on. There you go. No ragtag. What I'm wearing. But oh well. Tyra was our Cryptarch that was brought to us at the end of Destiny 1 in the place called the Iron Temple.
This is... a lot of civilization. For me, at least. Of course, I've been living outside the city half my life. So... anyway, heard you want to go poke around that busted...
Can't get any of her gear because I don't have any glimmer. Glimmer is the currency of us. Or us, I guess I should say. It's currency of Destiny 2. And Destiny. Earn Glimmer by dismantling things, and you pick it up through killing things as well.
Sure you want to do this? That shard is the reason this place is called a dead zone.
We have to, Hawthorne. It's a sign.
Yeah, a sign that says dead zone.
That kind of sums up Hawthorne's character. She's not a Guardian. But she is entangled with the city. Or at least was. They don't give us too much information about her in this early going, but we do know she lived in the city for quite some time and then left.
You know, I've been all over the EDZ. Charming enough. I mean, nothing says come visit like a dark haunted forest.
But non-Guardians aren't supposed to leave the city.
Here's the thing about city rules. They stop applying once you leave the city. Nobody goes farther than that. At least nobody who wants to come back.
There you go. We don't know what drove her to leave the city. At least I don't remember if we do. Has been quite some time since I have played the campaign. Because there's no mission replays in this game. Oh, there's form of mission replays, but not all of them. That's a different topic, though.
Hawthorne, can you hear us? Signal's dead.
It's shotgun, power, or heavy if you prefer.
Did you hear something?
Well, not only heard something, saw something.
You're under attack.
Those are the Fallen. They are the first enemy race that we ever meet in Destiny 1.
Those things were the Fallen. Scavengers from another world. They worship machines.
There's 3 of them. They gave us a new weapon. That's got higher light. But it's not a rifle. The Pariah, it's pretty good. Not the best, but not the worst.
The Shard of the Traveler. This is it. Right out of our vision.
The biggest thing that I don't like about Destiny 2 is our Guardian doesn't talk at all. We're not sure exactly what happened, if they just ran out of money for voice actors for the Guardians, but we're silent, we're mutes. Nobody really liked it. Destiny 1, you talked. And you had some pretty good lines, and the voice acting was pretty good for your characters, but here we just don't say anything. And you can tell at some points it seems like they were going to put voice lines in for us, but they're just gone. Introducing a new character types. Wretch was not in Destiny 1. The Marauders that we saw earlier, what looked like female Fallen with 2 swords, were not in Destiny 1 either. But it was kind of cool. They opened it up and showed us a little bit more of what the Fallen and all the species are like, I guess. See. no change to my hood, really. As far as I remember, the Fallen are also called the Eliksni, and the Traveler actually graced their world before ours, and they worshipped it, and then the Traveler left them. Sorry. We know that a Fallen, well, they are considered guess they are considered evil, but that's pretty subjective, I guess, depending on how you look at it. They're doing what they know, they're doing what they think they're supposed to. Who's to say we're not evil? The Guardians. Whoops. Got a little careless. Used to having my light and being able to resurrect. But that's okay. You live and you learn. Now, as I was saying, the Fallen worshipped a Traveler, and we know from what Ghost said earlier, actually, that they worship machines. We have run into some of these machines. Their servitors, or their prime servitors, are considered to be their gods. They have Archons, which are pretty much their priests that are supposed to be like in touch with what the gods are saying. Yay, a new helmet.
I think we scared them away. Take me to the Shard. This is why we were led here. I haven't been as close to the Traveler's Light since... Do you feel it? Hold on to your helmet. Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes up, Guardian.
It's a nice little homage to the first game. And some of the first stuff that was actually said to your character.
Time to shop.
And this was the introduction of Arcstrider. It's pretty cool. Really fun. Flip around. I call it Darth Maul. Flip around like Darth Maul, you. and do really fun stuff. And that's how you do that. We're not exactly... I don't really know much about the Traveler. To be completely honest, we know that it was the big ball in the sky that came to Earth and gave us magical powers. But at the same time, I don't know if it's actually a machine, if it's a living creature. And then you were opened up. To the farm, and people being here. There's Lord Snax again that we met earlier.
You and I walked together as the tower burned. And now, here you stand. Your light burns a path before us. And on that path, I see many battles ahead of you. Battles only you can win. The crucible of Lord Shaxx will prepare you. In my arena, should a Titan stand in your way, crush him. If a hunter confronts you, break her blade. If a warlock speaks, feed him his words. There is only one path to victory, Guardian. See you on the battlefield.
Lord Shaxx, if you're wondering why he's called Lord, he is an Iron Lord, which is stuff from Destiny's lore. I will definitely cover it if people ask. If you can't read what it says, Lord Shaxx oversees the Crucible, a tournament that trains Guardians by pitting them against one another in friendly competition. Though the future of Crucible was in doubt after the fall of the city, Shaxx is convinced that it is needed now more than ever. Complete matches in the Crucible to hone your skills against other players and earn rewards. These are all things that come up as you do certain stuff. There's the Alchemical Dawn Ghost Shell. It's an exotic ghost shell. It's not my favorite. I don't think it's that great. And you saw at the bottom of the screen, milestones updated. Milestones are here on the left. They just give you a little bit of different stuff. So complete 2 matches in the quick play playlist, and I get access to the Crucible. I need to speak with Hawthorne at the farm. Best way to quickly level up, either do the story or do Crucible. I don't particularly like Crucible.
You got your life back. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad, because we're gonna need it. There are a lot more survivors out there, and they need our help. We gotta get the word out that the farm is a safe haven.
I sent a friend into the EDZ a few hours ago to set up a comm network. His name's Devrim Kay. Good guy. Great shot. Don't tell him I said that.
Whoops.
If you give him a hand...
Oh well, I'll just dismantle everything. I have all the special pieces on my main account, so I don't need to really worry about those. That, and then I get more glimmer from doing so, and I can buy more gear that helps me level up more. So, chest is going to be my best option. It raises me 5 power level, or light level. So I'm already past 22. I'll go into the Crucible and do that. Gotta do that. Come over here. Might as well unlock my Crucible for this character. Seasonal ranking, visit Shaxx.
Clash. Defeat your enemies. That's all I ask.
God, this scout rifle's bad. Yeah, and I have really bad guns. But that's okay. I don't mind. Oh, wow. So he's lagging. Yeah, that or I'm lagging. Which, if I'm lagging, I don't care. Yay, I got a kill.
taken the lead. You could turn this tide.
So, it seems that he is just waiting for power ammo every time.
You've gained the lead.
Okay. The gun they're using is called the Graviton Lance. It is a very, very overpowered gun, but at the same time, it is also my favorite gun. Not because it's overpowered, because it's fun to use and I like the sounds and the stuff it does. Uh-oh. And that's what it does. Turn you into a void explosion when you die from it. Alrighty then.
5 minutes. Plenty of time to fight.
Yeah. He just wasted his super. Oh, sorry. Wow. That, oh. I do apologize for that. I'm actually not doing that bad. When I want to, I can have fun and do good in Crucible, but it's rare that I want to have fun and do good in Crucible because I hate playing in Crucible. Ow.
Excellent.
having a good gun doesn't really matter if you get outplayed.
3 minutes. That's why we have fire teams. Keep this up and the battle is yours. I could not ask for a better.
And we won. So that actually put me up 2 levels. And gave me some fairly decent gear. All of the updates. Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you want to be called, I will be back in roughly just about 10 minutes. I'm gonna leave this up and running. I am going to grab some food. So hold on to your butts, hold on to whatever you want. We're gonna go for a ride when I get back, because we're gonna dive deep into the Red War campaign. Alright everybody, I am back. And better than ever, I guess you could say. Still nobody here. Oh well. I will keep talking to myself, since I got 2 friends online. One is my other account. One is somebody else. Alright, as I said, let's get back into the story. With the very beginning of the Red War campaign. Trost land in the European Dead Zone.
Don't get cocky now that you've got your powers back. The EDZ is rough, especially around the Old Town. Just remember, refugees from the city have it a lot rougher. You want to help them? Find Devrim Kay.
And now we wait.